Everyone, welcome back. Polestar CEO doesn't want the company's first electric bike to be a market stunt, and that's a very important statement. I found this really incredible article from The Verge, and I thought it's perfect to discuss on the channel because we want an electric bike from Polestar, and that would be absolutely incredible if we did get one in the near future. The Swedish company is the latest automaker to dip its toe into the world of battery-powered two-wheelers. CEO Thomas Ingenlath said that Polestar is expanding its partnership with EBike to design an e-bike. That sounds incredible. Now understand that this partnership with EBike, Polestar already created a bike in question. I believe it was a mountain bike. However, the new e-bike will simply have an electric battery, I'm guessing. It's not like an e-motorbike. It's not a motorbike. Though I would love to see Polestar create a motorbike. That is the dream, not just an e-bike. Now, before we continue with this video, let me just remind you, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching these videos and supporting the channel. And this will be another incredible video, so I do hope you enjoy it. So Polestar is making its own e-bike. In a recent interview with The Verge, Polestar CEO Thomas Ingenlath confirmed that the company was working on a battery-powered two-wheeler alongside with Sweden's EBike, which it had previously worked on a Polestar-branded non-electric mountain bike. But that said, Ingenlath said that he is cognizant of how it looks when a company that makes cars stray into bike lane. And he had this to say, and I quote, "I always hated that marketing stunt of buying a bike and then just putting your brand on it," Ingenlath had to say in an interview. Ingenlath's skepticism isn't warranted. Often when you hear of a car company releasing their own electric bike, it's just a brand licensing deal. Think Jaguar e-bike, those Hummer bikes from the last decade, or the most recent Hummer e-bike. Other times it's much hype project that ends up falling victim to corporate cost cutting like General Motors Arrive e-bike. So these are those examples. This is a Jeep e-bike. Now that does look pretty aggressive, and it's a mountain bike at that as well. It's not just any e-bike. This is another e-bike as well, and this one is a Hummer e-bike. Once again, it looks a bit like a mountain bike, but at the same time it also looks like you can use it on the road. And this is another e-bike that GM killed apparently. This is a project that GM killed. So Polestar wants to make an e-bike. Well, they will make an e-bike with EBike. And that is quite exciting because I remember when Polestar unveiled the fact that they were working with EBike, they revealed the bike that they worked on. And the most requested thing was for that bike to be electric. A lot of people wanted that bike to be electric. So I think that instantly Polestar saw an opportunity to partner with another company to make an e-bike and both benefit in the process. So I think it's a smart idea. But to be honest, when I first glimpsed this article, I wasn't expecting an e-bike. I was expecting an electric motorbike. Now that would be incredible from Polestar because we've all seen those concepts of the Polestar electric motorbike and they look absolutely incredible. Polestar's first e-bike will not be licensed deal. The CEO pointed to the mountain bike that Polestar made with EBike, noting that the frame is actually our own frame. Polestar made that themselves. Ingenlath said he admires the way that bike engineers fight for each and every gram when designing a frame that can withstand the pressure of cycling while holding all the components. So yeah, that is something we're looking into, the CEO had to say. Now, Polestar isn't the only automaker that seeks potential in e-bike. Porsche recently unveiled a pair of high-priced full-suspension electric mountain bikes, the Sport and the Cross. The German automaker also acquired two e-bike affiliated company in recent months. Croatian e-bike company that's called Kripe and Fazia, an e-bike drivetrain manufacturer that specializes in lightweight motors. BMW also released a pair of rad-looking e-bike concept that may get produced alongside a cyberpunk-looking electric moped. And Rivian has filed a trademark application for a new lineup of e-bikes. So it looks like all automakers want to get into this market. And the reason for this is because the market for bikes are really expanding largely on a daily basis. There's a huge market for bikes because the world wants to cut away from using only cars. People are starting to buy bikes, and electric bikes are a great way to get around because it's just so much easier to use an electric bike. In case you're wondering what those Porsche bikes look like, there they are. These are the Porsche e-bikes, and it even comes with the Porsche logo at the front. Granted, that's not a cheap bike if it has the Porsche logo. There is no way. That's an expensive bike. But at the same time, it does look damn beautiful. I have to admit, Porsche don't just make beautiful cars, they make beautiful bikes as well. And Polestar wants to compete once again with Porsche. I love this competition between Porsche and Polestar. I really do. So far, in my honest opinion, it seems that Porsche has completely ignored it, but secretly, they're not really ignoring any competition from any external companies because they know that competition breeds results. And it's usually a good way to re-generate a lot of people's inspiration and marking a step for people to purchase their products. That's what Polestar is doing. It's called smart marketing by targeting a specific certain someone. That certain someone is Porsche. Now, in addition to working with EBike, Polestar has already teamed up with e-motorbike brand Cake. Now that sounds more exciting. This is on a customized version of the Swedish company Macka Moped. Yes, Polestar has a Macka moped. It goes as Polestar Cake Macka. And that's actually quite interesting. I've seen this before and I never quite understood what it was. But if Polestar is creating an electric moped, well, that just gets them one step closer to an electric motorbike. And that's what I want. Please, Polestar, please. So this is said company that's called Cake. And this is the Polestar electric moped. So yeah, it's actually quite exciting to know that Polestar is looking into both directions. They're not just looking at an e-bike, but they're looking at possibly even creating electric bike. The two firms represent the concept as a new and unique electric mobility bundle that combines the all-round road capabilities of the Polestar 2 with the inner city convenience of the Cake Macka, with photos showing Cake's moped hinged on a rack behind a Polestar 2 sedan. Now, Polestar is likely to market its new e-bike using similar terms, and the CEO had this to say: "I'm absolutely for purity and of mobility." He also added, "I hate as much that people would say, oh, we don't need cars. I mean, of course we need cars. I love to own a car. But I would love to not use it every day. I'd like to use it when I'd like to use it, when I need it." He also added, "the bike, the bus, whatever means of transportation mixed up." So the Polestar CEO understands the market quite comprehensively. He understands that cars are essential for a lot of purposes, but there's also a lot of other reasons you can have an e-bike and you can use it on a daily basis for close commuting instead of using a car. So that is it for today, ladies and gents, but it's just a closer look at Polestar and the possibilities that they could create a Polestar full electric motorbike in the future. So thank you for watching, subscribe to see more, and of course I'll see you in our next video.